Hey guys, today I wanted to do a quick drugstore haul. I just got back from CVS, so I wanted to show you guys what I got. I normally don't do hauls, but people seem to like those, so I figured I'd show you guys what I got today. So first I got the Maybelline New York Super Stay Gloss. Oh, you can't really see. Sorry, I have my window open, so I have natural light coming in. But this is in 103, I think. It's really hard to read because it has like other writing over it. But yeah, I think it's 103. And what it has is the lip gloss color on this side. And this is like a really pretty sparkly pink. I have it on right now. And on the other side is a nice gloss. And I really like the brush for this, for the gloss. It's just like, it's a synthetic lip brush, but it's really soft. I don't know, it has a cool consistency. And then the other brush is just one of the little doe foot applicators. I think that's what it's called. But yeah, I really like this so far. I guess you put the color on first, and then you wait 2 minutes for it to dry, and then you put the gloss over it. And this side really isn't that drying, like some of those glosses that they came out with before that were supposed to be like, you know, last a long time. But I think they've improved this kind of stuff, so I think I'm going to like this lip gloss. Next, sorry, it's rolling. Next, I found this whole display of Sally Hansen Natural Beauty, of like all the stuff that was inspired by Carmody, the makeup girl from What Not to Wear. So I was pretty excited about that because I've never been able to find that stuff before. So I got this Ocean Eye palette, which is a little eyeshadow trio. Let me open it up. And kind of like the Neutrogena. Sorry, I had a brain fart. You know how they like label them, which one to use where, which is kind of cool. So I guess this is the lid color. That's the highlight right there, and that's the contour color. This color, I haven't tested any of these yet, but this kind of reminds me of Contrast, Max Contrast. So let's compare really quick. Ooh, these are like really velvety, surprisingly. I really like the texture. Wow, this is actually, I think, more pigmented than Max Contrast. There is the contour color from that palette, and let me do a little swatch of Max Contrast. My palette is really dirty. Okay, this is Max Contrast. This is the Sally Hansen one, or yeah, Sally Hansen. And I, for some reason, have a hard time getting color off of this. I don't know why, because most MAC eyeshadows aren't like that. Look, it comes off a lot on my finger, and then I go to put it on my hand, that top line right there, and it's like hardly anything. So, I'm glad I got that Sally Hansen. I seriously can't get any color payoff. It's all on my finger. Well, that's how it shows up. That's that top line there. That's the matte contrast. Let me show you on my finger the Sally Hansen. This is just like so much creamier and more velvety. This is this. Wait, this one's the Sally Hansen. This is the MAC. I kind of like the color of the MAC better on my finger, but it doesn't really show up on my eyes. I really have to like dig my brush in there to get some color payoff. But this is really pretty. I like using that matte contrast normally, even though it doesn't really show up too much. I like using that with, trying to get these out of the palette, Motif, which is a really pretty, it kind of looks like an iridescent yellowy color in person. I'll show you. I like wearing this color on my lid because it's just a really pretty iridescent. It kind of has like a pink duochrome type. God, I cannot put those on that part of my hand because I can't turn my hand like that. But, there, can you see? That's that color right there. I like wearing that on my lid with either soft brown or tea to tint in my crease. This is tea to tint right there. And this is soft brown. Soft brown is above it. Woo! I almost dropped my palette. Sorry. That would have been tragedy. Okay, that is the soft brown. That's tea to tint. That's the Sally Hansen. That's kind of like matte contrast. And then that is motif. I like wearing the motif on my lid, and then one of these two in my crease, and then doing a little V of that blue, and it really brings out my blue eyes. It sounds kind of crazy, but it looks really cool on. I'll have to do a tutorial on that if I haven't already. I don't think I have. I have these shadows all over me. Anyways, back to the Sally Hansen. There is the lid color that is just like a pretty gray color. It's not really shimmery. It's kind of like, you know, subtle shine. It's not a matte color either. It's probably, I'd say, a satin. That's that one right there. Sorry, my camera's backwards, so I move to the left and it goes opposite. What? My dog is really hyper right now. And then the highlight color is right there. Ooh, this is really pretty too. You can't really see it. It's right there. That's kind of like, I don't know. It looks maybe more like shroom or solar white. I don't know. It looks like a pretty contour though. That would look really well on, or look really good on any skin tones. Okay, so this is the eyeshadow palette again. And I'll probably do a look with this so you guys can see. But I really like the texture of these so far. They seem surprisingly really pigmented for drugstore eyeshadow. So I'm kind of excited about that. I may have to go back and get some more.